Okay, let's talk a little bit about lightning. Lightning damage can happen to just about anyone. There are some measures you can take to attempt to mitigate some of the risks, but ultimately, lightning can strike just about anywhere. And unlike the conventional wisdom, lightning frequently does strike twice, three times, four times in the same location, causing additional damage. This is an example of a particularly bad case where lightning actually transmitted down the telephone line. You can see there is a specific place where it came in, which was the ADSL filter. The ADSL filter blew into several pieces as one or more of the capacitors blew. It actually also damaged the BT socket. This is in the UK. And the BT socket itself has some capacitors inside that were completely ruined. So it took the phone line out, took DSL out, and all communications completely. It caused some other damage throughout the house, but this mainly focuses on the damage that was caused to computer equipment. You can see that it moved down through the network, touching each switch, burning out several components of the switches, touching the PBX, which happened to be an IP PBX, and specifically frying one computer itself, including the entire motherboard. This, as I said, can happen to anyone. However, the mitigation that was applied, all of the hard drives themselves in computers that were damaged were not only in a survivable state, which means simply replacing the motherboards or replacing the computers allowed them to be back up and running fairly quickly, but all of the data itself was put in a backed up state, most of which was stored offsite as well. So this is a perfect example of why it is important to maintain and understand your backup strategy, as well have access to the right equipment quickly. We were able to get back up and running at our site in just a matter of hours, at least internally, because we have replacement switches and replacement DSL routers on site. Within 2 days, BT had restored service to the phone jack, which meant that we had outside terrestrial telephone lines as well as DSL connectivity. And we are now pretty much back up in business. We're waiting for the slow process of replacing motherboards, which in some cases can take some time, although we've taken the opportunity to upgrade some of our equipment. Disaster is a perfect opportunity to improve what you've got, as well as fortify some of your defenses. So, this is an example of where disaster recovery drills really pay off. We were able to get back up and running very quickly with minimal damage to ourselves and no damage to any of our clients.